that are affecting me. Rise in crime, poverty, issues in my own country. But today we're talking about it. Yes, we're gonna talk about it. Ain't nobody wants to open their mouth, but we don't speak out. At the Youth Zone, searching for solutions for the issues in our nation. That's the only way we know that we can make it. It's going down. At the Youth Zone, we may be young, but we're the next generation, and we're here to save our nation. Oh, at the Youth Zone. You are now in the Youth Zone.
Hey there everyone, and welcome to the Youth Zone. It's your girl Sophie. It's season 4, episode 2. So to bring you up to speed, last week we had auditions. I know you're super excited. You want to know who made it? Well, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. Let's take a look.
You're wondering who was selected for reporters for this season 4, but I can tell you they're an outstanding group of people. Here they are.
First up, our new reporters. Meet Shanae, eloquent in speech, exciting and bubbly in personality.
Well, I think that I'm an enigmatic person. I'm very team-oriented.
Tell us how it's been like so far working with you.
It's been awesome. It's a wonderful and new experience, and I'm always excited to have new experiences and learn from them.
Did you ever thought you'd have gotten here from your audition?
No, honestly, I was kind of nervous, but I just went in and I tried to emulate my personality as best as I could, and now I'm here, so.
What has it been like working with the team?
It's been awesome. Everybody has been really warm and welcoming, and I honestly feel like I've made a lot of new friends and some family. I hope that I can bring quality work and honestly just provide the Youth Zone with me, like my personality.
Then Jamal, a definite feisty one who's not afraid to ask the tough questions.
As far as a report, I can bring pizzazz as well as I can bring my personality.
Jamal, how has it been so far as a reporter on the show?
It has been excellent so far, entering a new season.
What are some of the things you've done so far?
Some things I've done, I've actually went out on assignment to interview different people about the hurricane relief, events happening with youth, college fairs, different things around the Bahamas that involve youth.
Having made it from the audition to this stage, is it a sigh of relief? How do you feel?
It's not really a relief. I actually feel more on my toes because it's a very important job and the work moves fast, so you have to be in it and on time.
They'll join Halle, Yamil, and news anchors Alexia and Jose.
So what was your reaction? When did you get the call? How did you feel?
Hello, is this Ashwana?
Because I'm on the show, I believe that the series is going to be quite amazing.
What can we see that's different from anyone else?
Originally, I got that. Creatively, I got that.
We may be young, but we're the next generation, and we're here to save our nation. Oh, at the Youth Zone. You are now in the Youth Zone. Youth Zone. We may be young, but we're the next generation, and we're here to save our nation.
The panelists, we call them the glue of the show. First up, Erinique. Interesting, lots of potential, just a bit shy.
Okay, Erinique, are you excited about this season?
I'm very excited. I'm stoked, actually.
So tell us about your audition process. How was it for you that day?
I was very on edge, like nervous the whole day, and like during my audition, I literally just wanted to bawl and cry. Like yeah, so it was a lot.
Was there anything unique that happened in your audition?
I can remember like Clint just pulling me aside and he was like, "You got this." So that was like.
So he's speaking life into you. I see it. So what do you think that's so unique about you that makes you different from all the panel that we have?
I think I'm just like fun, weird, cocky. I like all of those things.
Cocky? What's with the cockiness?
A lot.
You mean confident? Okay. Thank you so much.
Anton, not shy at all on words, ready to take on anyone who opposes what he feels.
How was your audition process? How was that day for you?
That day was crazy because I was not used to being in front of a camera and being around so many persons because I'm from the island. You know, on the island there's only a population of 2.
What island are you from?
South Andres.
South Andres. Oh, that's really cool. So how did you feel coming to Nassau?
Well, transitioning from the family island to Nassau, it was not the same because over here, nobody says good morning or good afternoon to you. And when I did that to strangers on the side of the street, they look at me like I was crazy.
So, do you think that you're gonna bring that island flair to the youth zone?
Yeah, man. I could bring that, Bahamian dialect to the youth zone. Turn it. I could bring that sort of island flavor, island boy flavor.
So, what else do you have to offer? And how do you think the season is gonna be?
Well, because I'm on the show, I believe that the series is going to be quite amazing.
Yeah.
I'm a very opinionated individual, and hopefully my opinions...
Don't get locked up?
Yes.
Thank you, Anton with an R.
Thoughts?
Ashwana, outstanding, outgoing, opinionated.
So how was the audition process for you?
The audition process, oh my goodness, that was so stressful. Like I was so scared because even though I went in front of the camera before, I was like, I'm back in the camera again for another audition process. What is gonna happen?
So you were a bit afraid.
Yes, terrified.
So how different was it when you got the call?
Listen, I almost got fired when I got the call. We don't supposed to have phones at work, and I had my phone on loud. So I'm sitting inside the office. All I hear is dun 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 dun. So my supervisor was like, Ashwana? And I'm like, I have to take this. It's an unknown number. I answered, hello, is this Ashwana? And then, like, I couldn't stop screaming. My supervisor told me get out of his office.
So in essence, the youth zone got you right. I'm just playing.
I'm still there.
Okay, great. So how do you think you're gonna bring your own individuality to the show?
I'm gonna probably bring my uniqueness, originality, and I have a habit of snorting when I laugh.
Yes, I've noticed.
So if you hear that in the background, that's me. Yes, that is me.
Okay, thank you so much.
D. Oliver, the deep tone, deep voice, but deep in thought panelist.
So how was the audition process for you?
My audition process was kind of stressful because the people I was with were mic hogs.
Pardon?
The people I was with were mic hogs.
Mic hogs. Oh, so you were in the panel of 3.
Yes, ma'am.
So what was your reaction afterward? When you got the call, what was the reaction?
Oh, when I got the call, I was in a movie, so I missed it. When I came out of the movie, I had to call the producer, and when he told me that I got accepted, I was elated. I told the people I were with that I got accepted.
So you almost missed your chance, D. Oliver.
Almost.
So what do you think you're going to bring to this season?
I think I am going to bring a special brand of Conky Joe flair. Something that everyone can relate to. I like to be that one relatable character.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Kevinique, unique in her very own way, but very much aware of her thoughts and knows how to communicate them.
Okay, Kevinique, so how was your audition process? What was so unique about it? How did you feel after?
Well,
was so unique about it was that everything I said, the other people said. Like I said, when I say I'm outspoken, they say they're outspoken. I say I'm outgoing, they say they're outgoing.
So they was trying to copy your audition, basically.
Exactly.
Oh, so they was trying, but you got on the show.
I got on the show.
Okay.
Originality.
Original. So is that what you're gonna bring to the show? What else are you gonna bring?
Anything and everything. You imagine it, you bring it, I have it. Please. Animation, I got that. Originality, I got that. Creativity, I got that.
Hear it? She got it. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Leopold. Sharp, smart, witty.
Okay, Leopold, how was the audition process for you? How did you feel afterward?
My audition was pretty crazy. It started off nice and sweet until I had a very bad interruption from a very familiar teacher of mine. He kind of made me think that I was you understand. But when the audition finally started, I felt nice and comfortable because I was being real, I was being genuine, and afterwards I felt pretty confident.
So what was your reaction? When did you get the call? How did you feel? Who did you call?
Well, when the call came through and Mr. Watson told me, I was kind of speechless. Yes, I was. I was kind of speechless, and I stopped. I paused for like a couple seconds, and Mr. Watson was like, "Hello, Leopold, are you still there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And to answer the question of who I called first, or who I told it to first, I had to tell it to myself like 500 times just to believe it. Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think that you can bring to this new season of Youth Zone?
I'm definitely gonna bring a genuine feeling, one where we're not gonna have any fronts put up.
No fakeness.
No fakeness, just being real with my topics and the speaking and.
Okay, thank you.
Opal. Creative, industrious, sound.
Hi, Opal. Well, how was your audition process?
Well, my audition process was really stressful because last year my mind kept on thinking, oh, I hope I don't mess up like how I did last year.
Also, so you auditioned before?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So how was that audition compared to this one?
That one, I ran my mouth like a running river. I didn't stop. And this one, I kept it nice and simple.
So in a sense, you grew?
Yes, I got more mature.
So how old are you, Opal?
I'm 12 years old.
And doesn't that make you the youngest on the show?
Yes.
So how do you feel being the youngest with so many different individuals?
How I feel being the youngest? Well, I don't feel any different because I'm always surrounded by a bunch of grown-ups, so it's kind of normal.
Okay. So what do you think you're gonna bring to this season?
I'm gonna bring confidence for people younger and just about the same age as me, so that anything is possible whether you're older or younger.
Great. Thank you.
How about Tamisha? Able to express herself on any particular thing and always ready to give off a singing tune if you're asked to do so.
So how did you feel after the auditions, during the audition? What was your experience?
During the audition, I was a little scared. It's like a little quick in the stage, and I would keep pressing on it every time I tried to get an answer, and it was like I had to answer, but after I did, it was kind of good. And then after the audition, I didn't know. I just was.
Were you confident that you had secured your space on this season?
I was confident, but sometimes you just don't know. Yeah. So I wasn't too overly cocky.
Well, what do you think that you can bring to this new season of Youth Zone?
I hope to revamp old ideas that youths themselves have forgotten, and I try to bring it back and give it a new touch to it.
What about your personality? What can we see that's different from anyone else?
Well, as you can see, I cut my hair. I don't know if y'all noticed that. I cut my hair to make a statement because I want to be different. Everybody doesn't have to be the same.
Okay, thank you so much.
They're selected to join Trimiko, Ilcha, Devontae, and Nicholas.
At the Youth Zone. You are now in the Youth Zone. Youth Zone. We may be young, but we're the next generation, and we're here to save our nation.
So with what we call an A-plus panel, what can we expect this season? Well, we caught up with the new panelists while they were preparing to shoot one of their first shows. Head panelist Ilsher led the discussion.
And they are content with that. And Richard, he's trying to say, let's go beyond that.
My business class was good. My academic class was good. You have to straight into the work environment, and if you haven't been prepared for that, what are you going to do? You're going to be left by yourself. No, if you...
They push you beyond your comfort zone. I had to reach GCSEs, APs. One time I stressed myself out, but at the end of the day, I handled it. You know what I'm saying? And it pushed me and helped me in college.
You're just completing last week things about not opportunities.
Some people will just be more prepared for the real world inherently than others.
Yeah.
Like there are people who they can get top score in BGCSEs, have a 3.7 GPA, and be book smart, but they don't know anything about street smarts. And I know people who might not be necessarily book smart, but they know how to handle themselves in the real world. They know how to do things. And that's not high school can't prepare you for that. That's something that's in your characteristic.
When you went to government school, would you say you started to perform better?
I did.
Yes. Do you think that it's because of the curriculum?
It isn't the curriculum. Like you said, it's my mindset.
It's baby points. Like, you know, it's so hard, and that's what pushes you to succeed. Other people doing good. Because you don't want to do good by yourself, or you don't want people to do good without you.
And we're here to save our nation. At the Youth Zone. Youth Zone. We may be young, but we're the next generation. And we're here to save our nation.
Hey guys, my name is Xavier. You used to see me on the stage, but this season I'm working behind the scenes as your social media director. We have a dynamic team of young people working behind the scenes, and here they are.
You can't have an outstanding cast without an even more outstanding support team, and we're happy this season to expand our technical team. Our graphics team will be headed by Kenton.
No, you head up the graphics and team. What has that been like so far with it?
It's been a great experience because we have a lot of skilled photographers and a fellow designer with myself, so we have a lot of great talent at the Youth Zone, so we could make sure get that luck to make the show pop out.
What has it been like working with the team so far?
The team, they've been very cooperative. They've been very cooperative.
Talk about some of the images you were able to get in the first one.
The images? Well, a thing that we started taking behind the scenes photo. So you're gonna see a lot of that on our Facebook page. So, and a few memes of them. So it's gonna be very funny and entertaining for you viewers.
Okay, so what can people expect? You start talking about some of the things they'll see. What more can they expect?
You can expect better graphics, definitely. And you're gonna see our revamped Facebook page. Okay. Better, clearer photography.
Meet graphic artist Mauricio.
Tell us what it's been like so far since you've been a part of the show.
The show has been great. Like, it's really great. I learned a lot of stuff from the various guests that come here, like from the ministry to different educational groups. They come here, and like, it's been really great so far.
How do you think you're going to be able to, what creative things you look forward to doing graphically?
Well, from being a graphic design person for like 3 years so far, I'm hoping to bring my knowledge and skills from here to help implement the show, to give it a nice feel and look to it. So we got that nice design to give the show a more superficial look, to give it that nice creative feel, to give the show, because it's one thing to be good, but it to look good as well. So it's my job to make sure the show is looking very good visually, impressively.
How difficult would that be?
Not really difficult, because the good thing with me is every time I go home, I always learn new steps to apply my work and to make what I'm working with better. So like when I go home today, I'm going to study more, look at more designs and implements for tomorrow, for next week's show, and show after that. So it's not really difficult. It's just how much you apply yourself to.
What is it like working with the team?
The team has been great so far. I've learned a lot of stuff, and I've taught them a lot of stuff so far. So
we help each other hand in hand. It's a family. It's a cooperative group. My graphic design people right here and here. So from the panel, the graphic designer star, those people, we teach each other stuff, and whatever they want, if they need me to do something, I'll do it for them, and vice versa. So it's been very good. It's been a good experience.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Photographer Osan.
How has it been like for you so far on the show?
It's been a very wonderful opportunity to be a part of this youth organization, and I feel that it will be a great sense of humor and a great experience to be a part of this.
Okay, now you've already been able to begin working. What has that been like for you?
That's been really great. I had very experienced skills in the photography department and also in the graphics, and I'm learning new things that I didn't know, and I'm advancing in stuff that I do know. So it's been a really great experience.
What's it like working with a team?
It's really a great team. It's really good. We cooperate. We teach each other stuff we don't know and stuff we do know. So it's really cooperative and really great.
All right, great.
And production assistant Stefan.
Steven Sanders, you've been selected. Obviously, you made the cut for technical assistance. How has it been so far working in the youth?
It's been good. I've learned a lot about the technical studies. I've learned about audio and video and all that stuff. It's been good.
What are you looking forward to with the show?
Well, I'm looking to expand my knowledge of the base I already know about the technical studies, because I like these stuff, but it's not what I really want to put my profession into, but it's very interesting.
What do you like most so far?
I like setting up the camera, just working the camera and how it looks, setting everything up.
You've had the first show so far. How was that for you?
Well, it was great. I actually liked how it went. I liked how there were many cuts and how the visualization was. Everything was good.
Okay, what is it like working with your other colleagues
They're fun. It's very, very, very interesting. They're very different personalities, and I like that. I like connecting with people, so,
Bill joined production assistants D'Angelo and Victor, or as we call him, Jeremy. And trust me, this team have some strong opinions of their own. You could end up seeing them on the panel from time to time. Well, after auditions and into the beginning of production, some unexpected decisions were made, resulting in changes to the cast. Remember Clarence and Denisha? Well, they were successful in auditions and both selected for key roles. However, for personal reasons, both decided not to continue. And so did returning co-host Davon. As a result, returning panelist Benjamin was elevated to the co-host seat, along with Sophie and panelist Devontae as his backup.
Hi, it's Hallie, your social media reporter for Season 3 and back for an even better Season 4. Stay tuned for more Youth Zone after the break.
We may be young, but we're the next generation, and we're here to save our nation. At the Youth Zone. Youth Zone. We may be young, but we're the next generation, and we're here to save our nation. At the Youth Zone.
And now, with everyone selected for their specific roles, the machine is now geared to give you a season like you've never seen before. From the laughter to the controversy, the weird stuff, and the normal stuff, and all the emotions and personalities in between. Season 4 of the Youth Zone promises to deliver like never before. We're all here, ready for adventure. Lights, camera, action! Our first topic begins next week.
There you have it. Awesome personalities, a great cast, exciting topics. You won't want to miss one episode of Season 4 at the Youth Zone with Clint Watson. Stay tuned.
But today we're talking about it. Yes, we're gonna talk about it. Ain't nobody wants to open their mouth, but we don't speak out. At the Youth Zone, searching for solutions for the issues in our nation. That's the only way we know that we can make it. It's going down. At the Youth Zone, we may be young, but we're the next generation, and we're here to save our nation. Youth Zone.